KeithAndrewNetWork. The whole point of my talk show is to show you that even with having a learning disability, I can still amount to something. And at the same time, I'm able to turn myself into an example for people out there dealing with any types of learning disabilities and disabilities to never give up and prove people wrong. Prove to them that labels do not dictate who you are and who you're going to be, so prove them and still amount to something. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 983. That is right, 983. We're getting this close to 1,000 episodes. I'm here with a group of my good friends who've been on my show, two people who are going to be newcomers to the show. I just want to say thank you for them. And it's, why am I doing group interviews? Why am I bringing strangers together? Because I love making new friends and I love bringing people together. With that being said, half hour of your time, freedom of speech, self-expressing, you can say anything you want. It is PG-13 due to Mason and his sister being here. So, but with that being said, you do have the right to say and express yourself any way you want. So with that being said, let's get it on. So the first one I'm going to start off with, I don't have a random number I can pull out of a hat. So this is how it's going to work. The women will go first, then the guys. Each of you have between 2 to 5 minutes. You can talk about anything, promote anything you want. Subject of the show, what are you thankful for the holidays? What are your plans going into the new year? And like I said, no cards up my sleeve, anything goes. With that being said, ladies, you go first. Whoever wants to go first.
Can I? I am Poppy Gillette, and what I am most excited about for the holidays is like dressing up in fun outfits. I make my own earrings at poppyscarndesigns.com, and I love doing it because they're super cute and fun. And I actually design my own clothes sometimes. We're working on our spring collection, which is going to be really cool for this year.
No, I think that's absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
If we could cross promote on that, I would love to get in on that. Now, who wants to go next? Mason, you want to go next?
Sure. Hi, my name is Mason Gillette. I'm 12 years old. I'm an actor. I play lots of sports. I do a lot of motocross. And recently I had a big film coming out. Should be around the beginning of next year. It's called The Hill. It's about famous baseball player Ricky Hill. I play Ricky Hill's brother. It was an amazing experience, and I am so looking forward to that.
No, absolutely. The reason I said Mason, you can go next, because you guys are in the same room. I didn't want to be an ass to be like, okay, we get to you. You're not going anywhere. We can get to you later.
Well, thank you.
No, absolutely. All right, who wants to go next?
Moray. Hi, Keith. I got it all mixed up, but here I am. I made it. Thank God you sent me that email. I love your hat. Where is it from? The hat you're wearing.
Oh, I got it when I was over at Walmart.
Oh, it's a Christmas hat. I didn't, I sent you that picture of me with the homeless, and today I wore because I serve I volunteer for the homeless, and I wore a Santa Claus hat. But I had the pom-pom, it's already on all over social media, but I had the pom-pom here. So I didn't see the pom-pom. So that's what I want to know about your hat. Anyway, you guys, I'm from Los Angeles. I'm sure that you've all heard of Los Angeles. And I'm an actor. I'm a professional obedience dog trainer. I volunteer for the homeless. And I also help people. I love Clubhouse, and I'm one of the main speakers on a couple of the rooms. And we, in one of the particular rooms, we give a gift. We have to give a gift, And I was like 6 months ago, I was starring in a thing at my theater company, so I gave 2 free tickets to the theater company. But now what I do is I give a gift, and if they go to my IG page and send me their number, and then I send them my number, and then I will help them over the phone with any behavioral problems that they're having. I can't do the sit, stay down, come heel, with the leash, because you can't quite do that over the phone. But I'm able to help them because most people have, with their dogs, they have behavioral problems. So I do that. And my film, that is my own film that I was executive producer, starred in, and cast someone opposite me, has won 11 festivals. I'm proud about that. And my heart belongs to my law of attraction, which is what I've been studying for 15 years. So that's a little bit about me. And that's kind of it.
No, absolutely.
Everybody's speechless. Okay.
Well, I didn't know you were a dog behavioralist. And I do have a couple of questions about that, but I don't want to take up anyone's time.
I know you've got a doggie. I know that. I've seen pictures.
Yeah, she's getting better, but we're still working on her resource garden. That shit really hurts.
On her what?
Oh, resource garden. Resource. If you go to take something she has, she will go for you.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Oh, we can definitely talk about it afterwards.
Okay.
All right, so let's.
So I'll stay with me and I'll show you what to do. Okay.
All right, perfect. Let's hear from X. X was on the show earlier, so let's hear from her. And I do initials because I'm horrible at names.
Perfect. I'm Ksenia Mustapich. I'm in Toronto. I'm from Toronto. And my nickname is X, if you don't want to say Ksenia, which is cool too. And I'm a mother of 2 teenage boys. I'm an actor, I'm a writer, and I'm also a filmmaker. And I'm always working on new projects. And I also volunteer at the universities for the filming of their graduate students. And this year I was partaking in 4 of the films that they were graduating with this year. And I was very happy to see our future filmmakers at large. It was fantastic.
No, that's absolutely amazing. And next we're going to hear from LU. She's been on the show before. It's great to have you back on.
Yeah, I'm glad to come back again. So, yeah, for what I'm thankful for is for the Christmas, probably, even for the Thanksgiving, is that, it's like all my friends are happy and safe. That's what's important. It doesn't matter how much they accomplish. It's all matter to me is, are they safe? Are they happy? For me, that's what I'm really grateful for. It's like all of them are safe and happy. And New Year, I'm working on different things. I'm writing a song. I'm trying to come up with a song related to what me and my friends are struggling with, is that a lot of us, we don't know who we are when we are at this age. And at their time, they will say, I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know if this is the right thing for me to do. So I was thinking about started writing a song about you find out who you are. You find out what do you want to do, instead of, listening to 3,000 people of telling you. And I'm really excited to finish this song for this year. And I'm also really excited for one of the kind of like my friend is producing a Harry Potter fan film. I don't know why. He told me that. He handed me the script, and I love it because it's literally my life story. It's almost like 80% of what's going on in the film, I experienced all of it one way or another. Include like backstabbing, betrayal, and the girl drama. It's just the only difference is that I carry a weird magic wand.
It's funny. I always follow Harry get off the Potter. So our next, I think that's older women who went. So I'm going to start off with the Hall of Famer, Chris Harris, and I'm not kissing her ass or anything, but we're going to start off with Chris Harris.
All right. My name is Matt Shannon. That is my wife, and she's the one that kind of directs me in the social media game. So my name's Chris Harris, and right now I'm a big NFL guy. I'm coming off a big Cincinnati win. I'm in the Cincinnati area. So we had a big Bengals win today, and hopefully that continues, and we will get back in the playoffs and hopefully the Super Bowl again. So yeah, I'm doing that right now. We're real excited for that. But been in the pro wrestling business for about 28 years, and still stay with it. Still very active in the business, just not in-ring activity. I don't do it as much anymore, preferably not at all. It starts to hurt after a while. So now I spend a lot of my time helping a lot of the younger guys, the newer generation, to kind of help them with their skill set and pass on any knowledge and any of my experience to pass on with them. So I'm in a lot of developmental for those guys, and helping run and conduct a lot of wrestling events, and still out there on my own with my name out there, doing a lot of conventions and meeting all the fans, signing autographs, taking pictures, and not having to get hurt. So that's my goal now. So just looking forward to the holidays. It's a big one for me. This past year has been a sober year for me, so that was something big for me. November I hit my 1 year mark, so this is going to be the holidays will be first time I can be around the family, and it'll just be a whole different life. So looking forward to spending that with my wife and my family, and just continue on down that road.
No, absolutely, and you're not alone, because I always got your back.
Thank you, Keith. It's good to see you again, man.
No, you too. Next, we're going to hear from Rick. That's right, Rick. Because for people who want to know, he actually served in the Army. And I'm in the Marines. I don't want him to pimp slap me like he said he would, but he's from the Marines. Let's see. Rick, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yep, I don't need you to slap me or anything.
Yeah. How you doing? My name is Rick Branch, and first I would say Keith is half right. I'm not a Marine. I'm a submariner. That means I was in the Navy. I did my tour in the Navy, and I joined back in 1991. I'm from North Carolina, and I have been supporting the Navy ever since I got out. I'm a veteran, and I would like to say that I am happy because I started acting back in 2014, and maybe come next week, I will have my first feature premiere to be on the streaming platform, Amazon Prime Video. The name of the movie is called The New Norm. And in that movie, I get to play is the life imitating art, or art imitating life. I play a veteran dealing with cancer. And I'm also kind of like the Mr. Miyagi type character, where I'm helping someone else, but I got my own internal issues that I deal with. And like I said, the name of the movie is called The New Norm. And I'm trying to get as many people as possible to check it out on Prime Video. And it's fun, but it's also a tearjerker. So, like I said, it's introducing me to the world. I mean, it was filmed here in Richmond, Virginia area. So I got a chance to see the premiere in the theaters, but now the whole world gets the opportunity to see me in my grandeur. And I hope that I sold that character to the point where people got a chance to laugh and they got a chance to use some of their tissues, because the real goal of the movie is to bring some attention to the plights that our veterans are dealing with now. You know, some veterans, when you go out there and support the nation, they experience things that civilians, when they come back, just cannot relate. And sometimes veterans just don't know that there are organizations out there to help them. And the movie pretty much puts a light on the issues that veteran has to do. And I feel proud because me being a veteran, I'm helping other veterans get help. And I'm honored to be selected. And I'm just waiting to just see it on the TV. I've seen it in the theaters, now I'm waiting to see it on television.
No, absolutely. Now I know there's two new women who came on. I'm looking at the screen. I don't think she has a camera, but Jay, are you there? And for people who want to know, she's my friend from Los Angeles, and she was actually doing a couple films. Jay, are you there? I can always edit that part out. Let's see here. Her mic is off. Okay. And the hell's it? Okay, so don't worry, we can always edit this out. Now, the next one we're going to hear is from Lee. Lee was on my show a couple weeks ago, actually, and it's really amazing. Her episode skyrocketed. So I never saw her episode get so many views. And absolutely, she's a sweetheart. Wait, can you hear us? Can anyone?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello,
perfect.
Hey, Keith.
Mic is off. No, it's on. We can't hear you, Joe.
Let me try again.
Oh, we hear you.
Hello?
Wait a minute.
Hello.
She's off the screen now. Technology, don't you just love it?
One
Oh my
request. Can you turn your phone sideways so we get the full screen?
Can you see me?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
How you doing, Keith?
Pretty good. So let's hear from you. You're the first person I did mention, and it's great to catch up with you.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, it's been busy, and we finally hooked up.
So what are you thankful for the holidays, and what are your plans for the New Year's?
Oh, wow. I guess it's true with a lot of entertainers that sometimes you don't really celebrate the holidays because you're working all the time. So I'm very thankful for the work, absolutely, and all the amazing filmmakers I've been working with in Los Angeles, San Francisco, and in Las Vegas. And I just have met some wonderful people, actors, directors, crew, and I'm very blessed. So thank you very much. And thankful for you too, Keith.
No, absolutely. So we're going to hear from Ms. Lee. I know her camera is on, but I think she has her mic off.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep, perfect.
All right. Hi, everyone. This is Vivian. I am very thankful for health. Thankful that my friends, my family, for everyone who support me. Most people that I know has been very healthy through this crazy year. I do have a really dear friend that has some issues, and I've been praying for her, and if anybody do pray, help me pray for her as well. But in general, I'm just blessed that I am very healthy, and I have been, like Joe was saying, lucky to had a lot of good work. So I would say 2022 has been great, and I look forward to another busy but challenging 2023. So it's been good. I just came back from LA, filming a project to tell a story about a Chinese woman coming overseas, the challenge of, culture expectation, the challenge of, being in a foreign country, and hope to help tell that story. So I'm excited about that and other project that is going to come in 2023. So I'm very blessed, and I hope everyone with it's going to have a wonderful 2023 as well.
No, absolutely. Well, the one thing I do want to say is everyone should be vaccinated, wear a mask, because the flu season's out of control. Not to talk about politics or anything, but it's the whole flu and the RSV and the COVID. It's like a 3-on-1 So the good news is the pan-coronavirus.
You sound like my parents right now. You sound like my parents.
But the good news is the pan-coronavirus it's supposed to kill all the coronaviruses. So once you get that shot, you can go out and do whatever the hell you want. But like I said, you guys can talk about anything you want. But this is not about me, this is about you guys.
Keith, I have to interrupt. That isn't true. A couple of friends of mine have had all the shots, and they still got it.
Okay.
So that doesn't. No, it does help. And if you do get the flu, if you do get the corona, the virus, it's deadly as if you didn't have it. And after I did the homeless today, I had to go to a store, and there were only 30% of us wearing the masks. I was one of them wearing the mask. And a very dear friend of mine had all his shots. He's a well-known actor. All his shots, he got it because he went to a party and was socializing, being around people. You know, if you're outdoors, you're pretty safe. If you're indoors in an enclosed area, and my theater company, we still do not, it's an equity company, we do not allow guests to come in and sit in the big theater without their masks. In the lobby, they have to wear their masks. Now outside, when they're outside, we serve the food outside, you know, they don't have to then. So just because you've had all your shots, you still should really take precautions and avoid close crowds and dancing and where people are, you know, perspiring and all that stuff. Just, you still have to be careful.
Well,
No, absolutely.
For college students, we will never be careful. All of us are wild now.
No, I agree with you. No, I'm not saying you can still have all your shots and everything, but you can still get it, but it cuts down on the risk.
Right.
So the next thing we're going to talk about, anyone here a big wrestling fan who wants to get into the wrestling business? Anyone have any questions for Chris Harris? What about you, Mason? Do you want to be a wrestler?
I don't know if I want to be a wrestler, but I've been involved with a lot of wrestling things. Like I was on a show, it's called Heels on Stars Network. It's a big wrestling show. That was amazing because I got to see a ton of pro wrestlers and just how they do it. It was something else. See how hard they train. I mean, what was training like for you?
Oh, it's you have to be very dedicated. A lot of discipline involved because you're not part of a team. So, you know, there's no team practice or anything like that. You have to be very disciplined on your own to get the in-ring training. I always recommend going to a very credible wrestling school, but it's also a body image sport. And you have to get in the gym. You have to train that way, and diet is just as important. So, you know, just a lot of conditioning, and the training is very a lot. It's a lot more than what people think. You know, there's so many people that watch it and think, yeah, I can do that, and then they get into it. And I've seen it because I work with a wrestling school. I've seen people come in and you know, take a hit, or when they realize just how much dedication goes into it, they realize it quickly that it's not for them. So a lot of hard work goes into it, and it's very hard to make it to the top.
Yeah, not just like working out, like performing those stunts and those tricks.
Yeah.
I mean, that must be hard to do, right?
Oh yeah, I mean it's grueling, and there's no off season for wrestling. So you know, we don't get time to take off. You know, if you're on now the scheduling nowadays for a lot of the big companies is not like it used to be. So it's not as grueling. I think that helps a little bit. But yeah, I mean, there's times, you know, you'd have a match one night, and you know, get up the next day, and you're traveling, you're in the car driving hours, or catching a flight, and get to the city and get right to the building, and you're doing it all over right the very next night. So there's a lot goes into it.
Yeah. And one more thing, Tom should have won.
Hey, I'm a Tom Brady fan, but today I found myself rooting against him.
Yeah, we're Michigan fans, so I hate everything else.
But it's funny you should mention the wrestling schools. I saw on Facebook and Instagram, Dustin Rhodes is actually promoting his own wrestling school.
Yeah, I mean, Dustin is very hands-on, and obviously he works with one of the big companies. So I mean, Dustin has years of knowledge and experience, and you'd be very lucky to be able to have him in your ear and watching over you.
Does it count if you played on a film?
Does what?
Does it count if you played a ex-wrestler on a film?
Well, it looks. You can look the part.
Yeah, I played a pro wrestler's younger version. Does that count?
No, it doesn't.
Not at all. But I think that.
Anyone have any questions for?
What's those first?
Anyone have any questions for Rick? He served in the Marines.
Navy.
Navy. I keep getting those two confused for some sort of reason. In the Navy.
Thank you. Bless you, man.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you.
Thank you. And for you guys on the West Coast, I will be in San Diego next month for a week. So out there at the Navy base. So I know there's one time when me, Keith, and Kevin did a interview, and hopefully I'll get to see Kevin because I met him via Keith, and he's out in LA. So I'll be out in San Diego January the 9th through the 13th, with the 8th through the 13th. So hopefully outside of work, I'll get to see some of California other than just San Diego, but I'll be out that way.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I might see you.
Yep.
Awesome.
Thanks. Now, wrapping up our holiday edition, I just want to say thank you for every single one of you for being here, supporting me, supporting people with disabilities. And it's funny, out of 900 people, we got 9 people that showed up. Now, that's saying a lot out of you guys being here. Out of 900, you show them that you are a man and a woman of your word, that you stand by your word. And that's your big thing. And for me, I always give people my word. But with that being said, I really appreciate this opportunity. Our next event, due to a plug, I'm working on my event for June 10th. It's going to be in person because I want to take pictures with every single one of you for my book. I finally will get up to 1,000 episodes.
Wow.
And my event will be in New York, working on the location, but I will keep you guys informed. So June 10th, I think it's like a Friday or something. And it's going to be like a roasting. And there's a couple, Chris and Rick, I want you guys there to roast me. And also everyone else, we can definitely take pictures. Also, it will be an autograph signing for Chris, because while he's there, I like to help a brother out. And everyone's a big wrestling fan, and supporters. So by helping me, I'm helping you, so you can get to take pictures. No food, because obviously we're going out to eat afterwards. I'm not paying for it. You guys have to pay for yourselves. So,
of course, we don't want you to break your wallet.
I guess we can dip in and treat him, right, everyone?
We do, yeah.
So that will be our next event. And I hope everyone here keeps in touch and interact with each other, because I like bringing people together. We're going over the Zoom limit, but our next event will be in June, 10-year anniversary. I know we always talk on Zoom, and I look forward to it, but I can't wait to actually sitting down and having a cup of coffee with every single one of you. Until then, thank you, God bless, and a happy holidays. I'll talk to everyone very soon.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Thank you. Bye.